This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visitors and the Cincinnati Bengals. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His team fired up and ready for this one. On the other side, it's the Bengals head coach, Zach Taylor. His guys also fell in the opener a week ago, so we've got a couple of teams here desperately wanting to avoid an 0-2 start. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the second-year man, Cam Little, has the honors. And off we go here in Cincinnati. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here come the Bengals. And Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. J.Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
Here's a third down and 4. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 21 on that pass play. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He was brought down by Jerry and Joe.
On one, ready? From the 41, here's second and 3.
Here we go. 41-yard line.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll get this out wide, and he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
First and
11 mighty.
Here's P-Rock. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second down and 6.
11.
A run, it's P-Rock. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
11 empty.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. This one caught by Chase. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Here we go.
At the 12-yard line.
Right, Eddie.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. And he will score! Samaje P-Rock. Touchdown, Bengals. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
And you always wonder, Mike, how are teams going to respond to a close loss like we saw last week? And some teams come out and they're sleepwalking, they're still thinking about what could have been, but not them. They came out with a clear plan, a clear way to attack this defense, really well executed opening script, and they come away with the early touchdown.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead.
Visitors, nothing.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback B.Nix.
You look back at last week's film, Mike, and the reality is if he protects the ball a little bit better, they probably win that game. So it's that very delicate balance between, yeah, we love the touchdown passes. We love the ability to push the ball downfield through the air, but it can't come at the expense of giving the ball to our opponent with extra possession. So he's got to find that balance in his mind when it's time to attack, and when it's time to just make the smart play, just take the easy ball.
And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
Brought down by Braxton Hill. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll throw. It's Nix. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Open man, left side, he's got it. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
That's good for a first down. It's a gain of 20 and a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. The NFL sack leader from a year ago, Trey Hendrickson. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now, where will they mark him? It looks like he's a little bit short, just by about the length of the football. So decision time coming up. It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision.
Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they turned it. Liam Cohen has thrown the challenge flag. He wants a second look at this one. What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Foye Alurkin with the play.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. Still on his feet. And he will go all the way. Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is second TD catch of the season. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Washington now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. The visitors' offense ready to take over for their second possession. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. When you play a tight game and lose, it kind of changes the feeling coming into this week a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into two, one bad play to turn into two. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or a close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
Plus, to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play there. 39 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
Results in a first down.
Now Etienne. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 14-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Second and 7. Throwing is Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Back to throw is Nix. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
That's taken in. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
An 8-yard pickup. Result is a first down.
Throwing. Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Nix to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight window.
To the goal line and in. J.Meyers for the touchdown.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the visitors are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14. Visitors 7. Cam Little, the kickoff.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. J.Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. Greg, when you step back and look at this AFC North, Baltimore and Pittsburgh, their rivalry now really for a couple of decades has in so many ways defined this division, and they set the tone for everything that happens when you are in an AFC North game.
And you talk about divisions having identities, they have their culture. Really at the top, Baltimore and Pittsburgh kind of want to play a similar style game, strong on defense, great run game. Obviously, Baltimore adds the extra element with Lamar Jackson. To me, the fascinating team, though, is what kind of jump can we expect, Mike, from the Cincinnati Bengals?
I agree with you, because if you think about the toughness and the physicality, Cincinnati can put up points in an electrifying fashion, and even the 1 year Cleveland was up there in the top of the division, they did that as well. But you come back to that defensive side of the ball, and when I look at these teams, Greg, I just think, man, these are defenses that can stop anybody in the league, and that's where you've got to invest in this division.
Yeah, I think that's what's so fascinating about Cincinnati is they're kind of the outlier. They're the pass heavy, they're the spread attack, they've got unbelievable weapons on the outside. Obviously, J.Burrow, quarterback, but it was the defense, and you said it, their inability to be as good on the defensive side of the ball as Baltimore, as Pittsburgh, traditionally, but especially last year, is really what allowed them to be the odd man looking in when they missed the playoffs. So I think if Cincinnati can just improve a little bit on defense, they have the offense to now enter and make it a three-man race in the AFC North.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
12.
On the carry is P-Row, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
On 2.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
180.
At the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. They'll work this out wide to P-Row. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Burrow. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. Well, Greg, it will be a very busy stretch for the Passports. A lot of international games to look forward to. 7 in all outside of the U.S. Chiefs and Chargers last week in Sao Paulo. Great ones to follow. Vikings and Steelers in Dublin. Vikings in London playing the Browns the very next week. Broncos and Jets. Rams and Jags. They'll also play in London week 6 and 7. The Falcons and the Colts are going to be in Germany in week 10. And then the Commanders and Dolphins wrap up the international slate. That's in Madrid, week 11. Greg, this has been such an additive part to the NFL season, all of these international games.
Yeah, I can tell you, Mike, having played one of the international games towards the end of my career in London, when I played for Carolina, it's a great experience. It's fun for the players, it's fun for the coaches, it's fun for the fans and the families. So I expect this slate to continue to expand. There's so many fun international cities around the world that love NFL football.
And from what you hear, there's more to come. We could be at the point someday, very soon, where every team plays one game outside of the U.S. in each regular season. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson.
11 MT. 11 MT. Here we go. Here we go.
On first and 10. Burrow. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker, in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Here we go.
Second down, Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
And the Bengals.
Here we go.
The first down throw for Burrow. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. Now Burrow. Exiting the pocket right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
180.
First and goal.
Burrow now. And he'll take it on in. J.Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Visitors 7.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. Well, Greg, as the season starts, really the season never ends. Think back to the schedule release, the draft has become this multi-day. Trey Hendrickson, he gets in to record his second sack of this first half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Nix from the gun on third down. That pass pinballing around, and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow.
It's a gain of
First and 10.
That's good for a first down.
Over 7.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw is Nix. That's complete to Etienne. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
12 more yards. That's another first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. Forced to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. Now Nix going to look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. throw. It's Nix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. Spotted at the 35. This a 45-yard attempt. Little's kick is good. And the visitors are back within 2 scores. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime
Our
report.
tour around the NFL starts now at legendary Lambeau Field. It's the Packers at home to take on the Commanders. And this is Jaden Reed. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 43-yard touchdown. The Packers even up their record at 1-1 as they get the win here. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Kenneth Walker. He gets a seal here and a seal here, and off he goes. The Seahawks, looking for a 2-0 start, they lead at the half. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins hosting the New England Patriots. And it's a guy who made big strides in his rookie season, Drake May. He's been unstoppable. 4 first-half touchdowns, including that one right there. This one's at halftime, and it's the Patriots lead it by a touchdown at the half. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action now. It's Nix. That's brought in by Myers. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7 results in a 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught downfield by Hunter. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23
A gain there of 23 yards. That's enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. Result is a 1st down.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. That's taken in by Thomas. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Etienne now on 1st and 10. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Throwing is Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's another 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9.
He'll run it here with Etienne to the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up
Now here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw is Nix. And he's in. Thomas, touchdown. That his 1st touchdown of the new year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the visitors back within 7. It's 24-17. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. J.Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. On the ground, this is P-Rock. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Tackle made right at midfield. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll pick up the 1st down. A gain of about 4.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. And he's in! T.Higgins! Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Visitors 17.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Washington now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and B.Thomas set to take over yet again. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
T.Etienne. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. Finds an alley to the 35. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down. Throwing. Nix. Headed left. Buying time. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Second down, they need 3. Here's Nix to throw. This is caught at the 2. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
17 yards. That's another first down. First and goal.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. B.Nix has a touchdown. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Extra point by Little is good. And the visitors will cut the deficit to 7.
Visitors 24.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. J.Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Gun. Cut. Right in.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Back into the hands of Yosibas. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
26 yards.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
11 MT.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd down, Burrow. That is caught at the 3. And he's got another one. J.Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After after losing week 1 to continue to add to the lead here in the fourth quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Open right side. That's Strange, the tight end. 12 yards on that hookup. And that will be a first down.
Complete to Brenton Strange.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. J.Meyers was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. Now Nix going to look to throw. Man, it's Thomas. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Down late. Try to get to the line quickly.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Nix now on first and 10. There's a short one. He's got Strange. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 6. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's complete to Etienne. And he will score. Game on. Travis Etienne for the score. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the visitors will cut the deficit to 7.
38. Visitors 31. Cam Little to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
J.Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosibov. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46.
First down throw for Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
12, 12, 12.
Now it's Hero. Space to run inside the 20. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
11, 11, 11.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
2 yards on the
One, ready?
It's second and 8.
Let's get set. 180. 180.
Burrow here on second down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. Gonna get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field.
Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion.
Burrow
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Andre Yosiba. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Visitors 31.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Washington now to return it. He's to midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. The visitors' offense and Travis Etienne set to get back to work. They're in tremendous starting field position after the kick return. They start with 1st and 10 up beyond midfield. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Throwing is Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. To throw is Nix. Looking middle, and he spots Hunter there. We'll try and hurry to the line here.
It's a gain of 18. Complete to Travis Hunter.
Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. Throw on the run is complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
15 more yards. That's another first down. A gain of 13 yards. Results in a first down.
A first down throw for Nix. Pass caught by the tight end Strange. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
At the 8-yard line.
This run straight ahead for Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And he will score. Game on. J.Meyers for the touchdown. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Our home team 45. Visitors 39.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Bengals take over first.
J.Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll find Gesicki over the middle.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
180.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. Pass caught Gesicki on the right. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 47 now, they'll work with a second and 7.
Here we go.
47-yard line.
Hey, kick.
Throwing is Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Eleven MT.
They'll drop to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
And the Bengals first down.
11.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
18 more yards.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
First and
11,
10
Thomas.
at the 16-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and 11 at the 16-yard line.
Got. Turn.
Tight end on the move left. Second down. Burrow. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
Here we go.
That's another
180.
Bengals first
Right,
down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
So this one in the win column for the Bengals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a